Hey there, everyone. This is Stephanie in the Secret Place. So glad you've joined me. Today we have a short word from one of my faves, R Kelly, The Testament of Devotion. This is getting kind of ragged, but can't help it. I just love it. It's such a beautiful book. Kelly stops in his tracks in this chapter, and he talks about the verse that Jesus says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." And he references that, and he says, too many well-intentioned people are so preoccupied with the clatter of effort to do something for God that they don't hear him asking that he might do something through them. We may admire the heaven-scaling desires of the tower builders on the plain of Shinar, but they would have done better to listen and not drown out the call from heaven with the clang of the mason's trowel and the creaking of the scaffolding. An invariable element in the experience of now, capital N, is that of unspeakable and exquisite joy, peace, serene release. A new song is put into our mouths. No old song has ever caught the glory and the gladness of this now. No former now can be drawn upon to give perfect voice to this now. The well springs of life are bubbling up anew each moment. What is it about this moment that is this moment now that Kelly talks about that is a blessing? What is it that is so joyous, so full of song and beauty and joy? Well, I think it's a continuation of what we were talking about last time when we were talking about rest and the peace of Christ. That's something that no one can buy or sell. No one can package it and put a cork in the bottle and sell it. No, that is something that is, it can't be touched by the marketer's hands. And Kelly is referring to the fact that Jesus stands at the door and knocks. He knocks at our heart. That verse has always been used in my experience as like a salvation experience. He's knocking at your heart's door to come in so that you can say yes to him and ultimately go to heaven, which may mean some of that. But I think of it as, and I think Kelly is inferring this as well, is he's there. He's there every day knocking at the door of our heart. It's not that we didn't ever let him in, but it's not a once for all thing. It's every day. It's every situation. It's every trial and temptation. He's there at the door. We've got to open it up and say, come in. What we do and how we lose our peace is we are ashamed. Oh, no, I want to do this, or I did this, and I don't want to talk to the Lord about that. No, I'm going to keep him at arm's length, which is so silly. We know we really can't. He knows everything anyway, right? But we do that, I think, so much out of shame, and we don't. It's kind of like Adam and Eve standing before the Lord, right? Sewing fig leaves to clothe themselves, to mask their shame. We've got to get out and pull the mask down. And we may not be able to pull the mask down in front of our neighbor or our friend. We may not even be able to pull the mask down, to be honest with ourselves. We need to start by pulling the mask down and being honest with God, because he knows already and he loves us. And there's nothing that you can do or I can do that's going to take that love away. And as I said, he knows already. The reason why I say start with the Lord, start in prayer and say, God, here I am. Look what I did, or look what I want to do, or this is what I'm being pulled to do. This is what I'm being tempted to do. Here I am, is because he really can help. He can help us, and just speaking it out loud and going to him is inviting him in and opening that door. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's opening the door. I have a friend who trouble seems to find this friend constantly. And over the years, I've found myself saying to her often, just let God into this. Don't keep him out of this. I know it's troublesome, but let him in. He's the healer. He's the counselor. He's the comforter. He's the one who has the goods. He has for us what money cannot buy. And I think that's why Kelly uses words like the joy inexplicable, right? Did you catch that in that last line that I wrote? The well springs of life are bubbling up anew each moment. There's an inexplicable joy and gladness of this moment now. And of course Kelly was really emphasizing the now, the moment that we're in, because yesterday's moment is past. That the memory of it might, warm our hearts and bring us a little joy, but the sin of it can linger in our memories as well. But we can't do anything about that right now. And we really can't do anything about the future, about tomorrow or the next hour. But right now, in this moment, is what we have. It's the breath that we have right now. And we can fix our eyes on the Lord and give our breath to say, God, I am here. Help me. And he will meet you. He will meet me. Days that I have a little oil in my tin, if you will, where my faith is not strong and big and bold and bright, where I'm going through doubts here or doubts there. I need to hear what I'm saying to you through this camera, through this recording. And so I declare it to myself sometimes. I say out loud and I sing out loud, you are here. You are with me. We need to hear our own voice, not just speaking out truth to others, but speaking out truth in the moment to ourselves. Remember that this week. And if you have any insight on this, please leave it. I'd love to hear it. If you have a question or you want to interact, please do. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for coming by. This is Stephanie in The Secret Place. Have a great day.